The Republican candidate for governor, Ron DeSantis, is making headlines for a statement that he made on national TV. DeSantis referred to Democrat Andrew Gillum's agenda as "monkey this up." Gillum is the first African American to win a primary for governor. Gillum says his opponent is taking a page from the handbook of Trump's campaign. Spectrum News 13's Josh Rojas is in the newsroom with more.
We reached out to state and local Republican organizations, and no one got back to us about defending Ron DeSantis' monkey comment. But it didn't take long for the Florida Democratic Party to pounce on that comment, calling it disgusting and a racist dog whistle.
Here's that controversial comment that Congressman Ron DeSantis made on Fox News this morning while talking about his Democrat opponent for governor, Andrew Gillum.
The last thing we need to do is to monkey this up by trying to embrace a socialist agenda with huge tax increases.
Florida State Senator Darrell Roussan calls that comment deplorable.
At worst, it's a racist comment, and at least it is ignorant or it's insensitive, referring to an African American who has just made history by becoming his Democratic Party nominee for governor in the state of Florida, or even referring to his agenda as being a monkey agenda.
Fox News later went on the air to say, quote, "We do not condone the language." CAIR-Florida called it a racist slur and said DeSantis owes all Floridians an apology. The DeSantis camp would not make the Republican candidate available for an interview or apologize. Instead, they released a statement. Quote, "Ron DeSantis was obviously talking about Florida not making the wrong decision to embrace policies that Andrew Gillum espouses. To characterize it as anything else is absurd." Roussan says it's absurd to think that DeSantis is not aware of the historical context of such a word. We caught up with Gillum in Tallahassee today, who says DeSantis and Trump are playing in the gutter.
Clearly pulling his campaign playbook straight from that of Donald Trump, a politics of derision and division, and they are sorely underestimating the people of the state of Florida if they think that that is going to be acceptable in this state come November 6th.
Gillum went on to say that he's going to continue taking the high road and wants to focus on the issues. In the newsroom, Josh Rojas, Spectrum News 13.
President Donald Trump did not take long to weigh in on Florida's gubernatorial race, supporting Republican Ron DeSantis, the man he endorsed in the primary. President Trump tweeted on Wednesday morning that Democratic nominee Andrew Gillum was DeSantis' dream as an opponent, and went on to criticize Gillum's job as mayor of Tallahassee. Gillum responded on CNN on Wednesday.
He was going to talk about what it means to build a Florida that makes room for all of us and not just some of us. DeSantis can do the bidding of big business and big lobbyists and Donald Trump in his divisive rhetoric.
Gillum also fired back at the president on Twitter, telling him what Florida and the country needs is decency, hope, and leadership.